Chapter 747. Before Alex was even done preparing dinner, Nolan called him to tell him that they have already bought Instagram. Alex turned on Instagram and he saw that the video had already been restored. Besides that, the video of the stand-up comedy was also the first video that would pop up on the home screen of all the Instagram users. The number of likes on the video has grown rapidly and it has already exceeded about 5 million likes at this time. Alex felt very happy and satisfied. Did Fury really think that he would be able to use the money to remove the video from Instagram? So, was Fury dumbfounded now that he has already bought over the Instagram video platform? This was exactly what he was aiming for. It seemed as though the Whale family was in a really uncomfortable position now. This video would definitely be on Instagram for a pretty long time. Even though the Whale family was very upset and distressed, there were absolutely nothing that they could do at all. After he was done preparing dinner, Alex put his cell phone away before he brought the dishes out of the kitchen. It was only then that he discovered that his wife, Emma, was already home. Moreover, she was staring intensely at her cell phone as she sat in the living room. At this time, Emma was not the only one staring at her cell phone. Even his father-in-law, Trump, and his mother-in-law, Elaine, were staring at their cell phones. Elaine looked at her cell phone and she sighed as she said, "The father and son from the Joey family are really very bold. Who gave them the courage to speak ill and say all these things about the Whale family? Aren't they afraid that the Whale family will send people to hunt them down and kill them?" Emma also had a very nervous expression on her face. She recognized Ethan in the video. She also knew that Don Steven was the one who carved the words "pathetic jerk" on Ethan's forehead. All of this happened when she went to the hot springs resort with her husband, Alex, and her best friend, Mia. They had a conflict with Ethan in the parking lot. At that time, Don Steven suddenly appeared and he even helped Alex to beat Ethan up severely. After that, Alex was also the one who asked Don Steven to engrave the words "pathetic jerk" on Ethan's forehead. Now, in the video on Instagram, Ethan's father's forehead was also engraved with the words "father of the pathetic jerk." Emma suddenly thought of Alex and she could not help but have a feeling that this matter was instinctively inseparable from Alex. Therefore, when Emma saw Alex coming out of the kitchen with the dishes in his hand, she hurriedly walked towards him as she asked in a low voice, "Alex, tell me the truth. Did you have a conflict with Ethan and his father today?" "No," Alex lied to Emma. "I did not see them at all." "Really?" Emma replied as she frowned. At this time, she suddenly recalled that she saw Faria picking Alex up earlier today. She could not help but feel a little jealous again. Therefore, she asked in a low voice, "Then, let me ask you something else. Why did the young lady from the Adair family come to pick you up when you left the house this morning?" Alex was stunned. After that, he replied in a serious tone, "She came to pick me up today because her grandfather was the one who invited me to attend his birthday banquet." "Is that the truth?" Emma was a little skeptical. Alex hurriedly replied, "Why would I lie to you? Didn't I tell you that I have a friend who is celebrating his birthday today? My friend is none other than Lord Adair from the Adair family." Emma mumbled, "Then, why is Faria so good and respectful towards you? Why did she come to pick you up personally? She even opened the car door for you. Is she being so polite and respectful to you because she likes you?" "Ha ha ha," Alex laughed out loud before he said, "My dear wife, don't you know who your husband is? I am just a useless person who does not even have a job. All that I do all day is to read and check out some feng shui for people. Do you really think that anyone from the Adair family will be interested in someone like me? The Adair family is the top family in the whole Oris Hill. How can I ever be worthy of the Adair family? Furthermore, I am a married man. There is no one in Oris Hill who does not know that I am living off my wife and her family." Emma hurriedly said, "Alex, don't put yourself down like this." Alex smiled before he said, "I am not putting myself down. Isn't this all the truth? When most people see me, the first thing that they usually say to me is to call me a piece of trash and the useless son-in-law who lives off his wife and her family. In fact, I have already gotten used to it. Emma replied seriously, "Anyway, no matter what anyone says, you are still my husband. You are not a piece of trash and you are not a useless son-in-law who lives off your wife." Alex nodded slightly before he said, "My wife is the only person who knows how to appreciate me. In fact, I feel that you are the person who appreciates me the most in Oris Hill."